Hey folks, welcome to Planning Traffic. Today's episode is coming from Krog Street. This is a huge day. Promised, hey BRAXYB, here she is. Okay, let's establish what's happening here. All right, we're going to Krog Street Market, and this is something that I promised to shoot. Well, let's get over here. Promised to shoot last time I was down here. I am going to eat the cheesesteak that Bon Appetit has said is saying the best cheesesteak is no longer in Philadelphia, because it's right here at Krog Street. And I'm going to have one. I know you're not. You probably aren't even going to sample mine, are you?
I'll take a bite.
Okay, there we go. We at least have her doing that. Yeah. Peep the shirt. Yeah, that one. Now, so we're gonna head in. What was the name of it? I'm sorry. You know what? I'll let it. We're gonna head in now. Yeah, Krog Street Market. Welcome to Planning Traffic. Let's go. Right, so here we are, Fred's Meat and Bread. I'm going to film for you what is the sign that was for Philly people like me and BRAXYB was a little much. So you can see it. Best cheesesteak is no longer found in Philadelphia. Check it out. Ribeye, blah 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 blah. Bon Appetit is the one who put it in there. So there's I established what the adventure is going to be today. Fred's Meat and Bread. I'm going to sample this cheesesteak. I'm going to attempt to get it made the way I would like it. So that is going to be, please do not put green pepper on it. Now if they do, it's going to be included in the review. So here we go. Fred's Meat and Bread in the Krog Street Market. It's the Philly cheesesteak episode. Let's go, folks. Today's show is not sponsored by Dasani, but I will say this. If you ever wanted Florida water in a bottle, it's Dasani. Come get it. Come get all the joy of Florida's water in a bottle by Dasani. All right, here we go. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I think that should have been the thumbnail. Look at this. It's the Uso and the cheesesteak from Krog Street Market in Fred's Meat and Bread. All right, I've only said that about 3 times already. Okay, so from a presentation standpoint, me and BRAXYB do agree, and we've already established that I feel like down in the south, I don't know, I only know Georgia and now I know Florida, is that they're a little challenged when it comes to the roll. So this one right here is giving panini vibes, the roll. And I'm not even going to, it is what it is, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to compare this to any kind of Philly sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, and you're using something that is giving somebody a panini vibe, then yeah, don't do that. But we understand it was a little out there, them making that statement, but this is what's going on. They're actually, for the size of it, which I got to be honest, which I think is not very, I think it's small. That's okay too.
I mean, also because this is a veggie burger.
This is massive.
Right, and that's a cheesesteak.
Yeah, so.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like a reference.
Yeah, so veggie burger, right, and this is the cheesesteak, so, I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's going to be an interesting eat at Veggie Burger. But okay, let's see what's going on with the flavor of it. And I do like hot peppers. I like banana peppers. But I did save the peppers for the other piece so I can get more of an idea of the flavor of the meat. Let's see what's going on. I don't know, maybe this is the goofy date for them, because the packing of the items were weird. This steak wasn't even in the bag when he gave it to me. BRAXYB actually has a burger, not a veggie burger that you ordered. So, all right. So this for FYI on that. There's certain levels for you to compare yourself to a Philly cheesesteak. There's certain levels that have to be achieved, and obviously the flavor of the meat is one. This, ribeye, but and for the size of the roll, there's a decent amount of meat on this. This was $16. That's going to be inflated because of Crocs. This whole vibe in here is going to be inflated, I would think. So, am I saying that's not expensive? Yes, it is, but it is what it is. I got Old Bay fries too. They're good, but let's put the categories on the screen. Flavor of meat, it's good. Roll, 9. This is a panini. This is very panini size. It's not the roll that you would from the real heavy hitters up in Philly, and I would say like John's Roast Pork, Angelo's. This is not the roll. So you would lose major points with that. Now, size, you're going to lose major points also. This is half the sandwich, the length of it. And no, I'm not Andre the Giant. I'm an average height guy. This is small. That's going to be a problem in grading something compared to a Philly cheesesteak.
I feel like you need at least a fourth more.
Yeah, you do. You do. And if you're talking about John's Roast Pork, you might need 2 of these. you like my appetite's still pretty good at this age, but I'm not saying I'll eat this whole thing either. I probably will. Maybe I won't. But like John's, yeah, you're talking. John's is probably a full third bigger than this, with all the quantity and the quality that is used to grade a cheesesteak. So, roll, flavor of meat,
Cheese to meat ratio.
Hi, this is my beard.
Yes, yeah.
Anyway, so it is what it is. Meat to cheese ratio, I think is good. Would you like to take a bite? Well, she's thinking about it. Well, that piece of meat. Yeah, cheese to meat.
It's not a cheesesteak.
Cheese to meat. What are you saying?
It's a steak and cheese sandwich.
Okay. And why are you saying?
To me, I don't think it's flavorful.
Okay. So I'm over.
They say it is ribeye, but to me, it's almost like if somebody had brisket, didn't fully season. It has a little salt, peppery-ish, but not fully seasoned. Season okay, and then cut it down. It's not like shaved like a cheesesteak is. To me, this is like a steak and cheese panini.
And that's fair. So I think I like BRAXYB's palate over mine when it comes to grading. That was my highest grade out of the whole sandwich, was the flavor of the meat. The other areas.
It's not bad, but I just figure and I'm saying when you get a cheesesteak in Philly, right? It's already a little salt and pepper on it, and the meat itself has its, they are using a premium cut of meat, but maybe if they shaved it more, it doesn't seem seasoned. It just is like the meat.
We're going to do a combo of a rating on this, and I'm going to. All right, I already have a mental note of what I think my number is.
And she actually has some of the hot peppers, because I do like banana peppers on mine. They did not have them, but so I use these. So whisper in my ear, you're out of 10, and then I'll average it.
I don't.
It's just something you just have to do. It's YouTube stuff. They're not. No one on here really cares what we think about food. Oh my God! All right, so, all right, well.
And I think I'm being nice.
All right, she's being nice, and she did not like it anywhere I liked it, and I thought I was giving. All right, here we go. Okay, this is going to come in at a 5.5. Put the number up there. 5.5 out of 10.
Hey, for me, I feel like a cheesesteak is on a long roll. You can get it toasted. We went to that one place, Donkeys,
Yeah.
and the sandwich was good, but to me that wasn't a cheesesteak because it was a round roll with poppy seeds on it.
Mm-hmm.
But the steaky part of it, the cheesy part, was flavorful.
Oh yeah.
I would call that a cheesesteak before I would this one that is on a long roll. To me, this was a steak and cheese panini. It wasn't a cheesesteak. And I feel like it wasn't as flavored as I would have hoped.
Okay.
Like, I taste the hot peppers. That's why then I pulled another piece of meat. But I taste the hot peppers.
A Bon Appetit. First, BRAXYB makes a great point. If this is what they think is better than anything Philly's doing, they haven't been anywhere. Like, they really haven't been anywhere, and they must have friends that run Fred's. I gotta be honest with you.
Well, I wanted to try it because I'm like, you're not going to insult our hometown. I make a claim here in Atlanta about a sandwich you had that's better than anything Philly does. So,
And like I said last time, I don't think you should even say your version of it is better than the place's signature dish.
yeah, Bon Appetit. I'm going to tell you right now, that's trash. That's a trash publication. Would lose all kinds of credibility. I never looked at it anyway, but
Bon Appetit was more like, bougie cuisine.
yeah, well, they bougie. They effed up on this one. Any final words for assessment?
No.